Why? Money-wise, it's
Money-wise,
football.
it's football.
Any big school, money-wise, it's always football.
And if anybody hears me sniffling, I got my allergies. My allergies are attacking me. It's not fun.
But
Need an air purifier.
yes. So with Florida's back to the conference scheduling. Florida's 3 permanents are obviously Georgia. No,
Yeah, they play Georgia. And I would have been pissed if they took Georgia off, but
no, they
were going to keep Georgia because Georgia brings it. That Florida Georgia game brings in the revenue at Jacksonville, no matter what.
like what they did was they looked at the rivalries, and then like they kept all. I don't want to say all, kept all the obvious ones, like, but they kind of did. Like they kept Georgia Auburn, Georgia. That's it's the longest rivalry in the South. Probably didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they've been playing for 122 years. I think 1890 something, around there. Then you got Auburn, Alabama. They still play. Florida, Georgia, Texas A&M, Texas, Oklahoma. They kept those rivalries, and then they looked at I think geographically.
What would work best?
Yeah, because they wanted fans to travel basically.
Yeah, they want.
But like I said, and they're gonna look at it in 4 years and then reevaluate and see what teams match up with what.
Yeah.
But like I said, Florida's permanents are
Georgia, Kentucky, and South Carolina.
Yes.
Preferably, I would have rather had seen Georgia, Tennessee, and LSU. But I think that they were also trying to get them out of a continuation. Like, okay, they've played these teams quite often, so why don't we give them some new teams to play continuously?
Where is there's the picture I want. Let's see, LSU. Well, for LSU, you knew they were going to play Arkansas because they play for a trophy.
Yeah.
I think it's called the Golden Boot. Might be wrong about that, but
look it up. But Alabama and Auburn, obviously.
Alabama, Auburn, Alabama, Tennessee.
Yes,
that's another big one. Actually, if you talk to Alabama players, I haven't talked to anyone, but like I've heard, if you talk to Alabama players, Alabama Tennessee is a bigger rivalry than Alabama Auburn.
I'll believe it. I would definitely believe it.
Because they say it's.
Because I've seen more heat in that game than I've seen in an Auburn game. The last time I've seen such heat in the Auburn and Alabama game would have been the pick six.
2 years ago.
I didn't even watch that game 2 years ago, so I can't make a comparison.
Alabama won on the last second touchdown.
Okay.
It was like 4th and 16. They scored a touchdown to win it.
If anybody wants to know, this is definitely peach tea.
I don't think you have to explain that for sure. What was I looking at? I think
it's gonna be weird.
It's going to be a tad late. Oh well.
So, now that ACC has announced that they wanted to do that, who do you think some of the rivalries that they should keep with maybe Florida State or any other teams?
Florida State will probably keep Miami.
Definitely.
I
think Clemson.
They'll probably keep Clemson. I look at the teams up actually. I can never.
Georgia Tech is the closest, so they would probably put Georgia Tech.
Is it Miami? Clemson.
And if we're going for area route wise, it would be Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
More than likely Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
My question is, what are they going to do with the 4 quadrant schools in North Carolina? You got the
Dude, that
Duke, UNC, NC State, and Wake Forest.
yeah, because they're all close together and they all would travel. The fan base would go to all of them.
I'm pretty sure Duke and UNC are like 9 miles away from each other.
Yes, they are. I went to a Duke game and literally went to a Buffalo Wild Wings that was right on UNC campus.
Nice.
So that's how close they are.
They might give them SMU, but I don't think they would. I think SMU would probably get Cal and Stanford.
That would be, yeah, because they are close. Cal and Stanford would obviously be rivals.
Yeah, they already are. Obviously Duke, UNC, NC State. Actually, there's 4 teams, so you really don't need. There's the 3 permanent rivals right there. So now I think about it, if you have one school and they get 3 permanent rivals, just pay the other 3.
Yeah.
4 teams. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech would probably get. I don't know. They'll figure something out.
They're still in the talks. They've only made the announcement. There is, speaking of Miami, before we get into the Miami-Florida game that we all want to either laugh at or cry at. It depends.
That team gives me false hope. It's like that commercial where you got to be quicker than that. I'm like, come on now.
So there is a murder trial going on for a Miami player, and
he's not a Miami player anymore. But
no, he's not a Miami player anymore. He was a Miami player, and he killed a fellow teammate.
Well, supposedly we can't.
Until he's been proven guilty, we can't make those assessments. You are correct. But the evidence is very hard and high against him. And they just found a witness that they thought was dead who is alive.
I don't know. How do
you lose a witness and think that they're dead and they're automatically alive? And not only that, ESPN were the people who located him.
Yeah.
ESPN located him. Wait, what? That is definitely a lawyer's job. Okay. And it's now going to be a questionable witness because the guy now has dementia. So his memory is very scattered.
Yeah, it's been, what, 20 years since it happened?
Oh, yeah, but still, he has dementia now, and that makes it worse.
Old person?
I think he's 80-something now.
Oh, shoot. Christ, he's still alive.
Yeah. So, back to the fiasco. They did have a small hype of a run in the 3rd quarter? Or was it the 4th quarter?
3rd quarter, because I think it was the first drive.
It was the first drive after halftime that they got. And they were like, go, down, keep on going. And they did nothing with it.
They scored a touchdown.
Did they score a touchdown on that drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they scored a touchdown.
All I know is...
And then the series after that, Miami threw a pick.
Yep.
So it was 7-13, and we had the ball. And I think we went 3 and out. And
the accumulation of yardage compared to Miami is atrocious.
We had 60 yards, I believe, in the first half. total.
Whereas Miami had at least 300.
I would say it was like 300, but it was not great.
But still, the differences between the two are just, oh my god.
Yeah, we ended up with 141 yards the entire game.
Definitely couldn't hold on the scrimmage.
No, that one, except for that one drive. But even in that one drive, we were kind of running out the side. We had
like that. It was just sad. Like, and to be honest, and I know Oklahoma State just fired their coach for losing 11 out of the 12 last games.
Yeah. He's been there for like 20 years, and they just fired his coach.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Billy is still there.
They won't fire him.
They're going to give them to at least mid-season. We're almost in mid-season.
They probably won't fire him until like the end of October. Because then you won't have to.
You know that they've made the decision to fire him. It's just a matter of when is because they don't want to mess with the.
It has to do with probably the. I mean, they right now the buyouts like I think like $21 million.
And that, but you also got to think about the morale of the players.
In my opinion, they don't care anymore.
So.
They don't. You can just see it. They just probably don't care. DJ Wagway was reported walking in a walking boot today or a couple days ago.
See what your backup quarterback can do compared to him. I mean,
look,
the worst this backup quarterback could do is not throw 5 interceptions.
He didn't throw one this last game, so.
No, he didn't. He did good.
Just couldn't. We just couldn't run. We can't run.
Your O-line could not block for Lagway.
See, I don't, which is weird because I don't understand. Because coming into the year, I think our best, like I was being reported that our best position group was either our linebackers or our offensive line. Because our offensive line, we had 4 returning starters.
You would think that you'd have a brick house of an offensive line.
We had an All-American returning center.
And nothing is being done with that talent.
We had 2 offensive line coaches. And I'm going to say our worst position right now through 4 games is our offensive line.
Nothing is being done with that. They're not utilizing the talent where it needs to be utilized.
I don't understand. We can't run the ball. DJ doesn't have time to throw, and when he does have time to throw, it just makes no sense. And I'm like, I'm ready for him to go. Bring Lane Kiffin.
Oh God!
Send him a blank check.
Mom would have a stroke. Mom hates Lane Kiffin with a freaking passion.
I don't understand why.
His morals are just, in her opinion, are not there. So she would have a freaking stroke. He's doing good at Ole Miss. I don't see him leaving Ole Miss.
No, he probably, yeah. He stated, I don't want to leave Ole Miss.
He's got a team there. They're ranked.
His son just moved to Ole Miss.
So yeah, no, he's not leaving Ole Miss.
His son's actually.
But Mom would still have a stroke. What?
I'll take Lane Kiffin over Billy Napier any day.
You're at the grasping of desperation right now.
I'll take Steve Spurrier. Steve Spurrier's in his
Steve, you have to come out of retirement.
Dude, I'm telling you, fire Billy Napier now. Steve Spurrier, he's already in the office. He's like already there. He like literally, I don't know what he does, but he does something in the athletic department for Florida. Just have him come back. Just have him come coach for the last, I don't know how many games.
Throw a couple visors, get that morale back up.
Look.
Be the interim coach.
Just be interim coach for the last 9 games. I'll be fine.
TCU had a hell of a game against SMU.
Did not see that one.
It was really back and forth, but TCU ended up beating SMU. UNC beat UCF.
No, they didn't.
Or they lost to UCF, I should say. At home, didn't they?
No, that was at UCF.
See how much I didn't watch that game? I did not watch that game.
I'm pretty sure UCF beat the Smithereens out of UNC. Out of good old Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick is not doing so great this first year.
Hey, he's 2-2.
And of course, college is a lot different from NFL.
Yeah.
So,
34-9.
What would you say is harder, NFL or college?
Stress-wise, I'd probably say there's college, because not only do you have to.
You're playing for a job as well.
Oh yeah.
If you're trying to go to the pros. Are you
talking about like playing or coaching?
Playing.
Playing. I would say playing in the NFL is a lot harder.
Now, coaching-wise.
Coaching in the college is harder, probably.
You're also coaching younger men.
Yeah, you're coaching.
Who are trying
kids who are just out of high school. And who think they know everything.
They're still learning the game.
Yeah, basically.
And now they're trying to transition into learning the game for a pro sport.
Who come from households that they didn't grow up in a very great household. And this is their first time out of the house on themselves.
And God knows if they have an NIL deal, their ego just went from to woohoo.
Yeah, like this is the first time they probably have money. I mean, plus as a coach, not only do you have to coach these kids that you have on your team, at the end of the year, you basically have to recruit them again to stay on your team. And then you have to recruit kids that are in high school. It's just a lot harder than it was.
It is.
And I would not be surprised. Like, NFL's a lot easier to coach. Because you
expect those players to know how they, because it's already been said, those players do not get training from other players. They are given a playbook and they are expected to memorize it and to do their jobs.
In the NFL, you can be given one playbook and probably go to a different team and pick up that playbook, like, because every team, they all run the same type of plays.
Yeah.
So that's why you'll see like some so-and-so on one team's practice squad, but he'll get picked up by the Las Vegas Raiders and he'll go play that 1 week. I've seen it happen.
Some of the big plays this week were like Syracuse's onside kick. You didn't watch that game, did you?
I watched a little bit, but I don't.
So they did an onside kick, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, if it was a fuck-up kick, because the way I watched it was like...
Was that the start to half?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And they recovered immediately and drew it for a touchdown. Syracuse...
Yeah, I think that was like the start to half.
And Syracuse beat Clemson.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, I think it was at the beginning of the half, and I'm like, oh, they just kicked an onside kick.
Yeah, they were going in for the slaughter of Clemson.
That's another guy on the hot seat, by the way. Dabo Swinney.
Awesome. He's been with Clemson for almost 20 years.
As a coach, he's been with Clemson for over 20 years.
Yeah, he was interim in 2008 and then head in 2009. Hi, Gabe.
Hello.
Gabe is our friend. He's my son's best friend. Hello. Ooh.
Don't kill frogs.
No, we want frog legs. Tastes like chicken. Silly boy.
I mean, if you're catching frogs,
better see you at D&D on Saturday. Yes, my household plays D&D. Well, at least me and my son do. Nice. Cook them bitches up.
All right. Well.
Anyway, back to our daily discussion. So yeah, there was a high jump for I can't even read my notes. Lord of mercy, and I have some neat handwriting.
You need glasses. Is what you need.
I do. I have no idea what I was trying to write here. Justice, high jump, touchdown.
I have no idea.
I don't know. If anybody knows what I was trying to write, let me know.
You do not need to be shorthand writing. That's what that tells me.
At least during some of these notes, yeah. Florida State had quite a few long yard touchdowns. Kent State got their only one against us, and it was about a 59-yard touchdown.
Yeah. It was the first drive, I believe.
First and only.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Florida State scored every drive they had.
We let them score to keep it entertaining. It's okay.
It was.
They had an undefeated schedule, and it's all right.
I don't think they were undefeated, were they?
They were. Oh, they were 3-0, and they came in and were like, "You haven't played anybody yet."
Don't worry.
It's okay. We haven't played anybody either.
They played Alabama.
Okay, we did play Alabama. Yes. But I think you and I both agree at the time Alabama was overrated. And they are definitely showing those colors.
I feel like Alabama is. Like, they weren't.
They're losing their tier story. They're not the football team of this century anymore. They were the football team of like the decade.
They lost
or
two. Of them.
And they are not the football decade anymore. They are not the football team of the decade anymore. Indiana blocks and picks for touchdowns quite a few times.
Blocks and picks.
Blocked and picked up. Oh. They blocked and picked up the kick for.
Yeah, they blocked the punt and returned it for a touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
Illinois ended up losing, even though they had a 59-yard touchdown.
Illinois didn't just lose. Illinois did not just lose that game.
I picked them to win.
They got obliterated. I'm pretty sure that game was 63-10.
Wisconsin fans are brutal.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin.
Listen, I thought that Florida fans could be brutal with the penalty kick, and they could go, "Move back, you suck. Dun, 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 move back, you suck." No, these fans straight up were chanting "Fire Fickle."
Oh, we were doing that.
I haven't heard.
No, we were doing that.
I haven't heard you guys chant "Fire Napier" yet.
No, we were doing that after the game. They were doing that after South Florida.
Oh, after South Florida. See, no, these guys.
No, they were doing it like after the game when we played South Florida.
Yeah, no, like after the game. These guys were doing it during the game.
Well, yeah, we haven't played a home game since then.
Wait, no, you guys played South Florida at home.
Yeah, I know. After the game was over.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They were chanting "Fire Napier" at the stadium.
Yeah.
There's videos of it.
Who did Oklahoma play again?
Oklahoma played Auburn. But
they sacked Jackson Arnold 10 times.
Was it 10 or 11?
10.
Well, Jackson Arnold played at Oklahoma, so he couldn't throw under pressure, so you know what to do, you put him under pressure. I also heard that
you gotta prepare your O-line much better than that, though. Come on, you gotta you have got to hold this line for me.
The refs kind of screwed Auburn too, so
they did. If I'm not mistaken, was it there a time where it looked like an Oklahoma player was going off the field and he didn't? It ended up being a sneak attack type play.
It was basically that. It looked like he was going off the field because it was a substitute. And then he ended up not going out, and he ran.
He just instead went to the end of the field.
And the guy threw a touchdown past him.
I mean, in a way, there's no penalty. There's no penalty.
No, there's a penalty for that.
Okay, what's the penalty?
I remember them talking about it. I don't know the actual litigation of it, but there is a penalty in the rule book for that. You can't disguise to being a substitute.
Agreed.
Yeah.
If you're going to go to the end, you need to be at the end of the you need to like say I'm not being substituted or something. I don't know what the rule is, but if that's where the play is being made, like if that's where the play is to be had, your position is to be there.
Like there is a penalty for it. I just don't know what the litigation, like what the actual ruling is. But even people that came out, yeah, that play shouldn't have actually happened.
Yeah, so that's on the refs, and I'm sure that SEC definitely raged in on that, saying you guys fucked up.
I don't know. Let's see if they said it.
I think SEC did make a comment.
Let's see. Oh, hey. Statement on Oklahoma Auburn game. There we go.
Oh, look, they did make a comment.
This is from SEC officiating.
Okay, so what does it say?
In Saturday's Auburn, Oklahoma, 10:50 remaining in the second quarter. A pass was thrown to Oklahoma, resulting in a touchdown. NCAA football rule 9-2, Article 2 is labeled unfair tactics with paragraph B stating, no simulated replacements or substitutions may be used to confuse opponents. No tactics associated with substitutions or substitutes or a substitution process may be used to confuse opponents. This includes any hideout tactic with or without a substitution. The officiating crew did not properly interpret the action as a hideout tactic.
So yeah, they basically, those guys, I guarantee you, were either suspended for a couple games or whatever. Like, yo, y'all fucked up.
They didn't say what they're going to do, but it says appropriate accountability will be applied without additional comment. They'll probably be suspended or something like that.
They'll either be suspended or, depending on how many suspensions that refs has had, they'll either be fired. That's why there's probably no one answer.
Probably.
Did you hear about the announcer cursing on live TV?
I did see that, and I thought it was funny.
What exactly happened again? Somebody just said so and so got the fuck beat out of them or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't remember what exactly he said. I don't remember what game it was.
All I know is that guy needs to be looked at. You're a professional commentator for sports on ESPN who works for Disney. A lot of kids watch these. I'm sure a lot of kids are watching us, but I'm going to let y'all know straight up. There is cursing on here, so parents, be supervising your kids if you don't want us to, or don't want them watching us. I will not take accountability for what your child watches. But yeah, he was cursing on TV.
It's not like he was cursing. He said one F word.
He said one F word, but that was enough. Disney. That was enough for Disney to ban Vanessa Carlton because
I don't think it was on Disney.
No, but Disney owns ESPN.
I don't think it was on ESPN.
Okay, what was it? CBS?
No.
ABC? Clemson gets fucked. That is what he said. Clemson gets fucked. Did it show you what channel it was on?
CW. It was Georgia Tech. It was whoever they were playing.
They were Syracuse.
No, it was Virginia.
It was Virginia Tech.
No. Temple. It was Temple versus Georgia Tech.
Oh.
That was the game he was calling.
That was the game he was calling, but he said Clemson gets fucked because he was doing a recap.
He was talking about other games.
But it doesn't say what channel he was on.
No, I think it's the CW.
Oh, CW ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah. It looks like the CW broadcast scoreboard. Can't really tell.
You can always tell what channel you're watching based off how the scoreboard is stylized. Like, if it looks cartoonish and whatever, that's Fox.
Have you seen the scoreboard for Fox now? It looks like...
I just said it looks cartoonish.
It doesn't even look cartoonish. It looks like somebody made it in the paint. Like the paint app on the computer.
They got real lazy with it.
It looks like somebody made it in the paint. I'm like, bro, what is this? Yeah,
Microsoft Paint. Yeah.
I'm like, I could have made something better than that.
Airbrushed.
Give me, Lord.
We want to talk about some of the top 25 that went through, that were up and down.
Oh, we talked about the rankings.
So,
sure. I think the biggest movement was Illinois.
They went down 14.
Yeah, they lost.
Miami is now number 2.
No surprise.
We lost one position. Florida State is number 1. Or not number. We dropped down what number? We dropped down 1 from 7 to 8. What am I saying?
I would not be surprised if you guys go up.
After this game, we will probably if we win.
Well, it's just because who's ahead of you, and who all plays ahead of you.
Okay, so who does Ohio State play?
Washington.
Ohio State will win.
Well, we'll cover those games later because I got the.
Oh, you had the picks on there?
Yeah. We'll pick them later.
Okay. Are the other games on your list?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think that pretty much covers freaking college football.
No, there's one thing I wanted to talk about.
You want to address?
There's one big injury that's probably gonna. That's a pretty big injury.
Okay. Well.
It was Oklahoma's quarterback, their Heisman contender quarterback. Looks like he's going to be out for a month. He had surgery.
That's Jackson Arnold.
Nope, that is not Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold was Auburn quarterback. He used to play for Oklahoma.
Okay.
John Mortier. He had to have hand surgery, so it looks like he's going to be out for a month.
Would he rip his tendon in his hand?
I know he had hand surgery. I didn't get into it.
So he's pretty much out.
A broken bone in his right hand.
What was he doing?
I don't know. He playing football on Saturday, broke his hand, but he played the whole game with the broken hand apparently.
I'm just trying to figure out how. Unless he like fell.
He could have fell.
He landed on it. Yeah. That's how it happened. Like.
Well, you know what that means?
He's out.
He's out for probably a month, which means he'll probably be out for. Well, he'll definitely be out for the Rivalry game, the Texas Oklahoma game.
Yeah, because that's going to be in October.
I think it's the first week of October.
Yep. Oklahoma better start praying to whatever they need to pray, whatever Cal Sooners they pray to.
Cal Sooners, what?
Horse Sooners or whatever. Buggy Sooners.
I mean, look, just next man up. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I mean,
this will give their backup quarterback a chance to work in the.
There's a reason why the guy didn't transfer out. He had a chance to transfer out, but he didn't. So he wanted to learn under him. So
yeah.
Hey, next man up. So as long as they.
Up next we got NFL. Starting off with let's see. Yeah, starting off with Thursday's game, it was Buffalo versus Miami.
You didn't hear what I said, did you? Yeah.
It's always been the Jags.
It was always the Jags.
It was always the Jags. But we got to go in order here, sir. Thursday's first.
Well, we don't have to go.
Dolphins ended up losing to the Bills. They only had
no shocker.
They only had 276 rushing and passing yards against the Bills, who had 360.
I still can't believe you thought this was a bigger game than Monday night.
I did. I really did.
No, Miami's not good this year.
I didn't. Well,
Miami has Tua Tagovailoa, whatever his last name is. Miami will never be good with him at QB. All right.
I will say,
the man has 2 more concussions.
There's a reason why I also wanted to pull out this game. Is I wanted to see how Tua was playing, and I knew how many mistakes he was going to make. If you watch some of the replays from this game, there were so many open players during a rushing pass that, like, under pressure, he should have been able to make, and he didn't make those
He
plays.
needs to retire.
He should have retired after that first seizure on the field from a concussion.
I don't think he had a seizure.
When his hands were like this.
That's not a seizure, though. It's just.
Yes.
Not a seizure.
When your hands cripple like this, your body is seizing. It doesn't mean like your brain's like your body is it's seized. It's seized up. That's what a seizure is. There's other forms of seizure, as we both know. For anybody who wants to know, I am an epileptic. One would think I know. But I looked at that video and I saw that's a seizure. That boy's got CTE like nobody's business.
Yeah. He did not have a seizure.
Oh. They didn't diagnose him with a seizure.
They literally did not. They say a head injury, but that didn't.
I don't trust anything that the Miami team, healthcare will put out.
Oh, well, he shouldn't have been playing that game in the first place.
Exactly.
He had a concussion like a week before. And I'm like, why are you playing this? Not even a week before. I think it was like
the Miami team. I think
it was like
the Miami health providers, I think, were fired for that.
I don't know. Yeah, probably were.
I think they were fired for that. And so anything that they put out, I didn't want to trust. But I also followed this game because, as a Florida State fan, I like watching. I'm not a huge, I don't necessarily follow one team. I follow where the players go. And Keon Coleman, I'm in love with Keon Coleman. So, he had a good game. I mean, they roughed the kicker for Buffalo, which ended up penalizing Miami, and that ended up leading to another chance of having a touchdown. So it was 31-21 in the final. Let's talk about the Jags. How'd the Jags do?
Jags broke a losing streak against Houston at home.
It was beautiful.
I think it was the first time they beat Houston at home since 2017.
And that is a rivalry game.
That is. They hate each other.
They really do.
Even Trevor Lawrence said they hate each other. If I quote him right, he said, I think it's obvious that we don't hate our teams don't like each other.
Yeah. What team was it that hit Trevor so hard last season?
Houston.
It was Houston.
I think so. You talking about where the guy got ejected?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was Houston.
Of course. Because it was because Trevor was already sliding and the guy just went bam.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Houston. That was at Houston at home.
Yeah. Everybody was worried. I think he was out for the rest of the season, too. Trevor was.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah. Here in Jacksonville, we don't like you Houstons. We don't like Texans at all. Don't matter if you change your name from Oilers to Texans. We hate you. Hate is a strong word, but nothing will ever immense my hate for Miami.
It's true.
But it's true. Nothing will ever immense my hate for Miami. I was hoping Florida would win. That's how much I hate Miami.
Tell you one thing about the NFL this week. We had a lot of game-winning field goals or game-winning chances.
And the Browns won. The Browns won on a field goal.
On a game-winning field goal, yeah.
The Browns won on a field goal. Absolutely, yeah. Go Browns. Are we going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl?
No.
No, I ain't.
They won one game.
Only one game. Only one game. It's too early. It's too early. They're not being upgraded from turds yet. There were a lot of interceptions and fumble recoveries as well this week.
I feel like there's a lot of blocked field goals too.
I've seen a few. Yeah, you're right.
I know there was one against the Jets. the Jets had a blocked field goal for a turn for a touchdown with like a minute and a half left, and then the Bucks came back and kicked the game-winning field goal.
Yep.
And then
it was a week of everybody was playing hard.
there were a lot of close games this week.
Yeah, everybody was playing super hard. Also, well, before we get into that, let's talk about Monday. You said it was the Ravens?
Yeah, it was Detroit versus Baltimore.
How did that game go? Because I did not watch it, and you said that.
I mean, Detroit, they put a lot of pressure. I would say they took a risk of putting a lot of pressure on Lamar Jackson because, Lamar Jackson gets out of the pocket. He's a scrambling quarterback. He'll probably run it for 20 yards.
Once he goes, he's gone. He's gone. Bye.
Yeah, but Detroit actually sacked him like 7 times.
Nice.
And I believe, if I stand correctly, I might be wrong. The Lions had they didn't have a lot of rushing yards. I don't know.
So pretty much they read their opponent real well.
Yeah, and the Lions ran all over Baltimore, so they had like 200 rushing yards.
Go Lions. Hey. I saw a lot of throwback uniforms.
Yeah, it was like throwback week, I think.
Yeah, so Patriots had their throwbacks on.
Did they?
Bucks, yes.
I knew the Bucks did.
The Bucks did.
The Jaguars did.
There's really no difference between that and the throwback. I can't see a difference, to be honest.
It's literally their old uniforms from the 90s.
I know, but I almost...
There's a difference. Don't tell me there's a difference. There's a whole difference. Trust me.
Did it have the old logo on it?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't pay attention to that part. I know what the old logo is. You don't have to point it out to me.
No, I know.
It's just the uniform
and they literally
itself.
have the old AFC logo on the field, too.
Oh, cool. But I didn't, the uniform itself didn't look different, because it was just teal and white. Unless... Okay, he's going to throw up a comparison for me, which would be nice.
Gives me the front. I don't want the front. I want the side.
Yeah.
I'll hear it.
90s were almost 30 years ago. 96. 30 years ago. Holy cow.
There.
Okay. Take it off your freaking charger. Thank you. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's literally the old.
It really, it's not just the face, it's the whole body.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then it's got the old logo on the helmet, I believe.
I want to see your freaking head.
No, it's not. It doesn't show it on there.
Bullshit. Anyway, but we know what the old logo for the head is. Now, who else had? So you got Jags, Patriots, Bucks. If anybody else knows who did a throwback.
There's the head.
I love that logo.
I think a lot of people do.
It is raining. So if you guys hear any raining in the background, that's what's going on. It is raining. So if anybody else also knows of anybody, other team who did throwbacks, tell us. Because the only ones that I think we knew of were the Jags, Patriots, and the Bucks.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head.
Let's see. So yeah, the Rams and Eagles play.
Yeah, that's the one where the Rams had a game-winning field goal set up, and the Eagles blocked it, and the Eagles picked it up, returned it for a touchdown.
Oh yeah. And you're just sitting there going,
the Rams were up 26-3 or something like that in that game, I think.
Oh, debate question. Brian Thomas Jr. threw a hospital ball throw. What is your opinion on hospital ball throw?
What?
You don't know what a hospital ball throw is?
No.
It is basically almost a career-ending throw. So many players have gotten their careers ended on it, and
what's a hospital ball throw?
And Brian Thomas Jr.
Why is Brian Thomas Jr. throwing the ball?
He didn't. No, he didn't throw the ball. He refused to receive it because he saw. So it's called a hospital ball throw.
He could have caught that ball. Don't give me that. I know. You're talking about the one in the end zone?
No, he wasn't in the end zone.
What are you talking about?
Look up hospital ball throw and Brian Thomas Jr. And look up what a hospital ball throw is.
That puts him in the hospital, I'm assuming?
And it's almost a career ender type throw because the way that you catch the ball in the midair and the person tackles you midair, it can be career ending.
Brian Thomas Jr. probably deserved it because he had so many wide open catches.
He did. Is he also the one, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, that dropped like 5 different balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he has a wrist injury, but.
While Daniel looks up that hospital ball throw, a Miami player has been charged with domestic violence. He still played as he's being investigated, so therefore he's not being guilty or innocent. There's a lot of support behind him, so it's considering it's his spouse and that, or ex-spouse, because I think they're divorcing, and that's what's going on.
I have no idea. I can't find it.
Well, I can't look it up. You want me to try to look it up?
No.
It was an article in ESPN.
Are you sure it was this week?
It was this past week because I wrote the note.
Every game, it looks like it was Cincinnati. No. I'm not giving your mother my phone.
Yeah. While you try to look for that, the Texans did have an interception against Jaguars for a 50-yard touchdown, but the Jags came back immediately. And
that wasn't an interception.
Huh?
That wasn't an interception.
The Texans intercepted.
That led to it.
That led to a 50-yard touchdown.
Yeah. I thought they had an interception for 50 yards.
No. It led to.
That wasn't an interception.
No. And then, but the Jags came back immediately.
That play it was a blown coverage play.
And the Jags ended the game on an interception. This all happened within the last 2 minutes of the game.
I don't think it was the last 2 minutes.
Last 2 or 3 minutes.
It was at least the last 7 minutes.
No, it was definitely the last 2 or 3 minutes.
It was the last 3 minutes. Or last 5 minutes at least.
Either way, it was a short period of time.
Because we intercepted the ball with 30 seconds left. And that was the end of the game.
The Vikings destroyed the Bengals.
Oh, yeah, because Joe Burrow's out.
Yep. He's out with that turf toe.
Out for 3 months. Yes, that's it.
Turf toe is not a fun injury, guys. It might sound funny, but it is not. And
No.
as Travis and Jason Kelsey have explained, if you watch their podcast, it is when the tendon does not connect to your toe anymore. So
yeah, so when you step on it, when you put
when you step on it, it pulls, and there's nothing. When there's nothing to pull, you got a limp toe.
There's a lot of pain.
There's a lot of pain. From what I understand, his was like a stage 3 or stage 4, which means the muscle had ripped from the bone.
Basically, if I understand correctly, it was basically completely off.
Yes. It's not fun. It sounds funny, but it is not. And I've only had a hairline fracture in my foot before, and that was not fun.
I've had shin splints before.
I've had shin splints before.
I think it's...
I haven't, and they only got to a stage 2.
High ankle sprains. but that's pretty much
Now, I've
it.
had shin splints before, and they've only gotten to a stage 2, and I had to retire from cross country because of it.
Yeah, I had shin splints before. I had like 2 high ankle sprains on both my ankles. And that's pretty much it.
And what did you do to your wrist that makes it go cock, 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 cock? No,
I don't know. I played football and wrestling in high school. You tell me what I did.
Everything. That's what you did. Everything.
I hurt my shoulder. I literally popped my shoulder out of socket one day in one match. Popped it back in.
We'll jump into MLB.
Yes.
I would like to send some condolences and prayers out to the Guardians and their hitter. I apologize for not knowing his name, as well as the pitcher of Detroit.
Oh, David Fry.
Yes, David Fry. His face got busted up with a 99-mile fastball.
Yeah,
This is not.
He broke his nose and has a facial fracture.
Yes. He's lucky he still has a freaking eye.
Oh, it hit him right here, so yeah.
He's lucky he still has an eye. That could have easily gone centimeters higher, and his eye could have popped out of socket or something like that.
I mean, for all we know, it could have, but.
And Scuttle, I can't pronounce his last name. It's like SKU Scooble.
I think that's his name.
He threw a 99-mile-per-hour fastball, and Fry went to go bunt, and it bounced off the top of his bat and went. Pop.
Yeah, this was not intentional.
No, absolutely not. And you could see the reaction of Scooble, and it's like, for the ones who are unintentional, it's like a nightmare for them. Yeah. It is a nightmare because they have to relive watching that and knowing that they threw that ball.
Yeah.
But for what I understand, he's making a good recovery. He'll just be out for a little while. If anything, if he plays, he'll have a face mask on.
Which a lot of players do now. They have a helmet and then they have like this weird thing.
Yeah. No, it goes across the face. Yeah. I remember.
But most of the players do. Right?
But his doctor might also have him wear that plastic nose guard if he continues to play that way. But he'll probably.
They don't wear those in baseball though.
I know they do in basketball.
Well, in basketball, yeah, because
you have no protection.
Yeah, but in baseball, you pretty much wait until you're healed.
Yeah.
Because you can't wear that and also wear a helmet. It's kind of hard.
No, it definitely
doesn't correlate.
There was a standing ovation for Pete Alonso. And
I don't know why, because I thought they re-signed him.
They did. We did re-sign him.
Was it just for 1 year?
No, it wasn't. And he keeps getting asked, why am I being told that this is my last home game at every home game? It's ridiculous.
I didn't understand. Like, you texted me that. I was like, why? I thought they re-signed him.
Same here. And I'm like, I made the same comment because he was talking to an interviewer, a reporter. Is like, if I had a nickel for every time somebody has asked me that, I would be freaking rich. This is not my last home game. Didn't sign just for nothing.
They just signed him to like a 4-year deal or something.
Yeah, he's like, what, did people forget what he signed? He's not retiring.
No, he's still.
Somebody else I think in San Francisco is retiring, but not Pete.
Oh yeah, retiring. It's the LA Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw.
Yes.
But the Yankees clinched the playoff berth.
Yankees did. Dodgers are clinched. Brewers are clinched. Phillies are clinched. Reds are clinched. Seattle is clinched.
Yeah, Toronto.
Toronto is clinched. Detroit? No, it's Detroit and Mets that are on the fair wagon. Like they're fighting for that third place.
They're basically Detroit and Cleveland are kind of.
But
One of those teams are going to get into stuff. I hope.
Right now, if you were to look at the current brackets on the AL side, Detroit would go against the Guardians. Boston would go against New York. The winner of Detroit and Guardians would go against Seattle.
That was going into tonight's games, though.
And say that again?
That was going into tonight's games.
Yes. And Boston and New York, the winner of that game would go against the Blue Jays. On the NL side, the Mets and Dodgers would go against each other. And Padres and Cubs would go against each other. Winner of the Mets and Dodgers would go against the Phillies. Padres and Cubs would go against the Brewers.
Yeah.
So now, if you're going to base off playoff prospect via pitching, Dodgers is number one. Phillies, Seattle, Detroit, Brewers, Reds, Astros, Padres, Red Sox, Cubs.
And Mets are all the way to the bottom.
Yankees, Blue Jays. Yeah, Mets. How did that happen? In mid-season, we had a top-tier pitching lineup.
It's because...
And somehow in August, I didn't watch because I was hooked into college football for a moment. And something happened, and we went all the way to the bottom. Like, did we have a lot of injuries? What the fuck? What happened?
I don't know. Like, your bullpen just imploded.
What?
They blew like 10 games, I'm pretty sure.
We won last night.
You're not winning tonight.
It's the Cubs. I knew it.
Still early, but
what inning is it? And what?
Fourth.
It's fourth inning. What's the score?
Really want to know?
Okay, let me take a guess. With that laugh, with that smile, let me take a guess. I'm gonna go with 8-0.
No.
Okay. What is it?
5-0.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. 8-0 is much worse. So it's 5-0. There's still a chance. Come on.
Yeah, the Cubbies had a 5-inning 3-run or 5-inning 30. A 5-run third inning.
Who was our pitcher?
Our starting pitcher?
Who was the pitcher in the third inning?
Your starting pitcher. Well, they brought somebody else in.
I know they brought somebody else in after the 5 runs. Or was that before the 5 runs?
No, this guy was credited the 5 runs. I don't know how to say it. Jonah Tong? That guy. He had no face.
I think I know who that is.
He's a young pitcher. I can tell you that right now. Only 22 years old.
Oh, well. So he's the one that's accredited with the 5 pitches. The 5 runs.
Yeah.
Did they switch him out?
Yeah, they brought in somebody else.
Good.
Who got 2 strikeouts.
All right, how are the Yankees doing?
They're winning 5-1.
Who are they playing?
The White Sox.
The White Sox?
Yeah.
That one?
Yep.
Because it's never the White Sox. It's always the White Sox.
And Toronto's losing.
Yeah! Not that it matters to us because they're on the American League.
Well, it matters to me.
I know it matters to you.
Because they're in the same division as us.
Hey, James. James. You get your uncle some more water?
Oh, I didn't even ask, but okay.
You need some more water.
Thank you.
Say hi, James.
But a reason I said so if Toronto loses tonight, and if the Yankees win tonight,
does that bump them up from the wild card to the?
Possible. We're tied, I think. Right now we're a game behind, but the standings doesn't update until the game's over. So I would assume.
Who is below?
I don't know how.
Who is below the Mets on the wild card? Because the only reason we're in third place is because we're a game ahead of them. Who is below us?
Cincinnati.
How is Cincinnati doing?
Well, Cincinnati, Arizona.
And how are they doing?
They're tied 2-2. And then Arizona has they probably won't win tonight, but
Go Arizona!
no, you want Arizona to lose.
Oh, we want Arizona to lose? I thought we wanted Cincinnati to lose.
Well, Arizona's not playing Cincinnati.
Oh, well, sorry. That's how I got it out of you. Okay, who is Cincinnati playing and who is Arizona playing?
Cincinnati is playing Pittsburgh. And then Arizona's playing LA. I said.
Okay. So
that's why I said Arizona's probably going to lose tonight because they're playing LA.
Okay, so go. That's why the Mets put out that post. They wanted go Dodgers. And then
Dodgers.
And then they had a cap. So they had a Homer Simpson wearing a Mets shirt, holding a Dodgers flag, and wearing a Pittsburgh hat.
Jesus Christ. That makes sense. I mean.
And we're like, yay!
I mean, there's other teams that.
Because we knew we were probably going to lose, but we're like, and I'm like, and I made the comment like, sorry, but no, go Mets. Mets all the way. But now I can understand why.
That game's going into extra innings.
Which game? The Pittsburgh one?
Yeah.
So, what's the score right now?
2-2.
So 2-2. We're going into extra innings. Come on, Pirates.
By the way, it's 6-0 now.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Why do you have to rub salt on the wound?
Because I can. And I don't like the Mets.
Man, fuck your Yankees.
Hey, we're in the playoffs.
We're fighting for it. We're technically in it right now.
Yeah, it's going to come like last year. Y'all had to win the game.
That's how it was last year. We were basically on the edge. We had to fight for it. And
yeah, it was you and Atlanta. Y'all both had to win one game. Y'all were playing each other in a doubleheader.
I know. And
Y'all won the first one. Atlanta won the second one.
Yep. The reason it was a doubleheader is because it was a makeup game due to all the freaking hurricane.
I don't know if it was the hurricane.
It was because of the hurricane that went across Florida up into the mountains.
Hurricane.
Helen?
Yeah, it was one of those.
Irene or Helen, whichever one went into the mountains.
There's so many hurricanes now that are big and catastrophic. I don't know.
Listen, we're in hurricane season right now, and we're about to hit peak hurricane season for Florida. Not many people outside of Florida know. We don't care about hurricane season until it hits October, November, because that's when peak hurricane season hits us.
It's more late September or October.
And even then, it's like
not really November.
It's the end of the season that we really care about, because that's when the big hurricanes come in. I haven't seen a storm come hit us that was much stronger than a tropical storm yet.
Well, we haven't had any hurricanes that hit us.
Exactly. I'm too thirsty. My son is throwing popcorn in our face. Go make your uncle a bag.
No, where's my water?
Oh, yeah. He forgot my water earlier today, too. Gotta love that ADHD.
Gets that from you.
Yes, he does. It is a genetic thing. He also gets it from his dad.
Jeez.
Gotta love genetics. Do we want to go ahead and do some picks?
We can.
Or before we do picks, I want to discuss the fuck-ups that we want to call the AP poll journalism.
I only know about the one that happened a couple of weeks ago, so.
No, there's more. There was more this week.
I don't know. I didn't see the whole list.
How well has Auburn been doing this season? Not very well, huh?
They lost one game, I think.
They lost against Oklahoma.
That was only.
They were ranked, I think, last week, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Mason Young has them put in still at 24 after their loss.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Brenna Green has Georgia over Miami and Mississippi State starting at 16.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Georgia didn't even play, and we played and we dropped. So
Georgia did play, I think.
no, they did not.
Oh, no, they didn't. They had a bye because they played Alabama this week.
So
okay.
No.
I don't have a problem with that. Georgia's still better than FSU.
I have no problem with them being above FSU. I'm talking about like them being above Miami. Now, I'm a Miami hater.
I still think the AP, the official AP poll got it right, though.
I mean, there are a bunch of people that have teams.
And also, who's that guy cover?
And
who's that guy cover?
I didn't put who they covered.
Well, if he comes with Georgia, I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Oh.
Somebody put FSU dropped 8 positions despite us having a win. And Notre Dame at 13 for a 1-2 season.
I mean, there are only 2 losses against.
They suck, and there are better teams that need to be qualified for the top 25. Sorry, but no.
No, I think they're pretty good, and you're not giving them enough credit.
No, I'm giving them all the credit that they deserve. They suck this year.
No, they don't.
They suck.
No, they don't.
And I think there are better teams that deserve to be.
I bet you, if I give you $100 right now, if they win out, they're going to be in the playoffs.
That's because people have voted them in that don't deserve to be voting.
No, their 2 losses are against teams in the top 10, and the margin of error by 4 points.
I still think they suck. There are better teams that need to be in the top 25. I'm sorry. Or at least given a chance to be in the top 25.
Oh, here, this is what
somebody also dropped LSU to 25 for undefeated record.
Who? Where are you getting this? Who's that?
That is his name is like Koki Riley.
Not an AP voter.
Yeah, yes he is.
Not an AP voter.
Yes.
I'm looking at the AP voters right now.
I literally went onto the AP vote poll and he's listed as one. Is what I'm saying.
I'm looking at the AP voters right now. And now he's not on there.
Okay, then why am I able to go to the actual AP website, click the AP vote top 25, and then each one is based off each journal list. I can click his name.
I don't know, but I can tell
his name is K-O-K.
I can tell you he's not an AP
Last name is Riley.
I can tell you he's not an AP voter.
Okay, then go to the website. We are actually having an argumental debate here, guys. We love each other, but right now, it's like...
All right, where do I go?
AP poll,
okay.
top 25, the actual website.
I am there.
Let me see what you got. Hold on. I just want to see so I can tell you where to go.
Hold on, I gotta click all. There.
Okay, now, where it says all votes,
uh-huh.
You can choose to see based off each journal.
It gives me 2 people.
Let me see.
It gives me 2 people.
No, you gotta scroll.
It gives me 2 people.
Can I use your phone to show that? Nice. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you. Love you, Gabe. A lot. No. All right. We are going to look this up because...
Being pressed. I don't know where you were looking at, but I can tell you.
AP News, top 25, right here.
Yeah.
We're clicking.
Mm-hmm.
Now look, all voters. Oh, what the hell?
I was about to say, because I'm looking at all the AP voters right now.
Okay. What the hell? I think AP's going through a website change or something because literally, if you go to the other weeks, it won't let you look at their votes.
Well, I'm looking at all the AP voters.
This is
Nobody
weird.
has LSU at 25. I think the lowest somebody has LSU is like 9.
Yes. So Cookie Riley was one.
What was?
That's just an article he wrote, but he is an AP voter.
Was it?
He was listed on as voters, but for some reason now AP is only listing 2 people for voting by journalists. So that tells me that they don't want people looking into their journalist votes anymore.
I tell you, on this week, he's not on.
Let me see. Now look.
This is the official list for AP voting.
And then what is her name on there? Forgot her name. Like Haley something. She is a USC journalist.
Haley Sawyer?
Yes.
Yeah, she's on here.
Like, they need to reevaluate who they bring in for AP voting.
I don't know who they pick. Because they have Kevin Carter on here.
Who's you work for?
CBS Sports, but he played for Florida. So his picture is Florida.
No.
But he works at CBS Sports.
She is just the USC reporter. She, as far as I know.
I don't know if she covers USC, but she's
a
huge. She's USC. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Southern California News Group.
Yeah, but I get AP vote people bring in a lot of other people, so that's unbiased for the votes, and they take the average of the votes.
They got like Mike Hill. He works for Fox.
Yep. But I still think they need to
Like Matt Marshall. I think it's
Marshall.
Yeah. He works for Orlando Sentinel, but he covers UCF and Florida State.
Yep. But they still need to look at these people and creditize, like, how much do you really know about football? Do you actually just watch the games, or do you just follow because you're a journalist? There's a difference between following because you're a journalist and actually knowing the freaking game and understanding where teams need to go.
I have no idea who that is. But he played that. I don't know who that is. Jamal.
All right. So let's go ahead and do some game picks. Because
Game picks. Anybody game picks?
Let's do some game picks. James, you want to go get me a pencil? We're going to do some game picks.
Game picks. Anybody game picks? Talking the British accent.
All right. All right. Don't you dare!
It's at your feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not take lessons from my son who threw a pencil. And No, seriously. James!
Please don't.
Please don't. That is advertising danger. No.
Stop.
This is not abuse. This is just my teenage son being stupid right now.
I gotta take a phone call real quick.
Take a phone call?
I gotta take a phone call real quick.
We're gonna take a phone call. So we are going in intermission. We'll be right back after these brief messages. Sorry about that intermission, guys. We had a phone call to take. We love family business. That is not sarcasm. We do. I love our family. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do some picks before we go ahead and figure out what else we have to talk about.
I don't have the odds for these. I just wrote them down. All right, we'll start with, in no particular order, because I did not write them in order. We'll start with the game of the week. Oregon at Penn State.
Ooh. So I know Oregon has been going down everybody's throats that they have played so far this season. Penn State, I have not followed very much on. Have you?
Well, Penn State is ranked 3 in the country.
That is true. And Oregon is not fair. They're like number 5 or 6.
They're 6. I do know this. I believe Penn State's whiteout game.
Because it's such a high-ranking game. So, yeah, it would be as it should be. I'm going to go... Who has Penn State played so far?
Off the top of my head, they played West Virginia, I believe. I think.
And other than Oregon State, who has Oregon played?
Hold on, give me a minute. I'll let you know.
How's the weather here?
How's the weather?
It was rainy and nasty.
Was it raining all day?
Today it's sunny and beautiful. It was cloudy. Now this
it hasn't rained in like 4 days.
Don't. Yeah, it just rained.
Ooh.
And then it just rained at night. Don't nobody tell me that we need this rain, because no, we don't. It's Florida.
I mean, they played at Northwestern.
Okay.
And they played Oklahoma State and Oregon State. They haven't really played anybody, but I mean.
Yeah, they haven't played anybody.
They haven't played the hard schedule yet either. This is like the hardest game.
I think I'm gonna go with Penn State on this one.
Yeah, I'll probably go Penn State. I mean, that's their. Penn State's at home, so.
Yeah, it is a home game. It's their whiteout game. So I'm going to go with, they have the crowd. They have a huge crowd against them. Now, I know Oregon does have fans that travel, but I think Penn State's going to show up.
It's 102,000. I believe that fit stadium sits.
Yeah.
It's close to that. I don't actually know.
Our cousins are going to more than likely go to that game because we have a very distant cousin that graduated from Penn State. So.
I don't know if they go to that game.
I don't know. Like,
they live in New York. I don't know if they'll.
Who knows? They might still go to the game because, I mean, he was an alumni, so.
Oh.
What's next on the list?
Alabama versus Georgia.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Georgia on that one.
I'm going to go Alabama.
So Georgia is ranked 3?
5.
5. And what was Penn State in?
3.
And Alabama is not ranked, are they?
Alabama's 17.
17. Yeah, I'm definitely going Georgia on this one. I think Georgia's going to have a harder offense to break through. Their defense is going to pulverize, and Alabama's not going to have enough time to pass the ball or rush it.
The spread is 3.5.
This is going to be their hardest game that they've played yet. So, other than Florida State, they've played Florida State, and they were not prepared for Florida State.
Georgia's defense isn't as good as Florida State's defense, I feel like. And so I feel like it's going to be an offensive game, which makes sense.
So let's go ahead. Next game.
The next game is going to be LSU at Ole Miss.
All right. What rank is LSU?
4.
And Ole Miss is
13.
What? 13?
Mm-hmm.
I think, I don't think I've seen. Who's LSU played so far?
Florida.
You guys played Florida? They LSU already? Yeah, you guys lost that.
That's when TJ threw 5 picks.
That's right. So,
And they played Clemson.
you are right. So LSU has had a few games already, but that's putting a stretch on Clemson because I don't think Clemson's got anything this year. Who's Ole Miss played so far?
Temple, well not Temple, but Tulane in Kentucky.
I think it's going to come down to the very last play. And I'm going to put it at a stretch. I'm going to call Ole Miss on this one.
See what came out a couple days ago?
What?
Apparently, Lane Kiffin's daughter's dating an LSU middle linebacker.
Oh no! Oh no!
I thought it was funny. She that broke like the week they're playing each other.
That is.
So he tweeted about it too, and it's funny because.
What did he tweet?
Hold on, I gotta look it up. What he actually said. I know what he said. I just don't know. I gotta look up the context of it. By the way, if you don't follow Lane Kiffin on X, what are you doing?
Is he that entertaining on X?
It's funny.
I'm a Pat McAfee fan, so.
I don't know. Where's it at? No, I can't find it. Basically, he said something. Somebody said taking the over because of something, and then he basically said take the over. It had something to do with like his daughter dating middle linebacker.
You better not throw this game in the sake of his daughter. Absolutely not.
No. Also, Lane Kiffin last week when they beat Tulane, he threw an alley oop on the.
It's that basketball tradition you were telling me about.
Yeah. Let's see.
So, yeah, I'm going to call Ole Miss on this. I think it might be an upset.
Now that
but it's going to come down to the last score. I have a feeling it is going to come down to the last score.
I'll take Ole Miss. I don't think LSU's all that great in bag of chips.
Yeah. The only people that they've played so far are Clemson and Florida has proven that they need to work on a lot of things.
Now, I will say this, that I think that middle linebacker got ejected in the first drive of the game. Or second drive of the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
But Florida's got a lot to work with right now, and Clemson is just not all that in a bag of chips at all. So that's not saying that they played hardly anybody. Let's go ahead to the next game.
It's going to be TCU at Arizona State.
Ooh, I'm going to call in TCU on that one.
I'll take the home team. Go Arizona State.
So what are the rankings?
TCU's ranked 24.
Yep, and Arizona's not ranked yet.
Nope, they were, but
yeah, I'm gonna call TCU on this one. They've had a really good team this year. Granted, they haven't played too many people just yet, but they played at SMU. Who else have they played? Have they played Baylor?
No. Played UNC.
And didn't they play Boise State?
No.
No.
They played UNC.
UNC, yep, they played UNC. We talked about them.
I have no idea who that is.
And
Abilene Christian. What was this week 4 we're going into?
What week are we going into?
Yeah, week 4 or week 5? Week 5.
We're going into week 5, sir. Or no, I think we're going into week 6.
No, week 5. Yeah, week 5.
Okay, yeah, week 5.
Because Florida just played 4 games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure
And you guys haven't had a bye week yet.
No. I'm trying to figure out why they. Oh, they had a bye week. Okay, on week 2. Oh yeah, so they've played TCU or TCU's played UNC and SMU. But I mean, take that or leave it.
And UNC, I'm just gonna stick with TCU on this one.
Take the home team.
You're gonna go Arizona
By
State?
3.5.
I think that
when you're favored by, I think you get 3 points for like being the home team. So
3 extra points.
It's kind of like a toss up.
Are they down the middle for the over under?
Yeah, it's 54.5. So it's like.
Yeah, I still think TCU because, like I said, it's going to come down to the last end of the game. It might come down to the last point, or TCU might beat them by 2 touchdowns. I just think TCU's got a very strong drive.
I don't know about TCU. I mean, obviously they're ranked 24th in the country.
Yeah, and they're undefeated.
Yeah.
What's the next game?
Notre Dame. Nope, that's not the Notre. Tennessee versus Mississippi State.
Ooh. And they are very closely ranked.
Tennessee's ranked 15th. Mississippi State's not ranked.
Oh, that's right. They are not ranked. I
thought
they were.
I thought they would be.
They should be.
They beat Arizona State.
I'm going to go with Mississippi State on this one.
I'm going to go Tennessee, even though Tennessee's on the road, and they don't really play well on the road recently. I'm going to go Tennessee.
I think those Cowbells are going to be a little hard for them to get over here. And I know that they train to hear the crowd of the opposition teams usually when they practice, but
the artificial noisemakers.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Tennessee.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Mississippi State on this one. I think Mississippi State's got a team this year. Do they have a fantastic team? No. There's a few things I think.
Notre Dame at Arkansas. That's the next game.
Notre Dame. I hate pig squeal.
Yeah. Arkansas, they don't. That guy's on the hot seat. He's probably going to get fired within the next 4 weeks.
How many coaches has Arkansas gone through in the last 10 years?
1, 2.
At least 3 or 4. Yeah, the pigs cannot make up their mind. They can't find a program that's going to work for them.
Well, the problem is they haven't had a coach since, who knows? Since Katrina.
Not since that walk-on player.
That was like in the 90s. When was that? 80s?
What's that trophy called?
The Brian Bosworth trophy?
Yeah.
No. It's not Brian Bosworth. What's his name? Got drafted by the Colts.
Yeah, I know. But it goes to all the most,
I forget.
What's the word I want to use? The most incredibly academic.
I forget that. He was at Arkansas.
Yeah. It goes to the one player who's a walk-on player, because that's what he was. He was a walk-on player. It's like the Heisman for walk-on player.
Yep. So in the last 10 years, they've had 3 coaches.
Damn. Come on, Arkansas. Pull your shit together. Loyalty's a thing, you know? What was Notre Dame's ranking in?
22.
What's our next game?
USC versus Illinois.
Oh, I'm calling USC on that one, the Trojans. Illinois has proven that they just cannot hold the ball on the line. They don't have an offensive line to help block their quarterback.
I'll take Illinois.
You're going
just the upset. I think they're going to upset them.
So what are their rankings?
21 and 23.
In that order?
Yes.
Okay.
because that game's at noon at Illinois.
I'm gonna have to still say USC.
That's an 8 o'clock game for them. 9 o'clock.
In the morning, yeah.
Ugh. That's weird. That's why I think that game is in Illinois is going to end up winning somehow. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
if it wasn't at noon, I would take USC probably to beat them by 20.
What's the next game?
Auburn at Texas A&M. Texas A&M.
What's the rankings?
Texas A&M's ranked ninth.
And Auburn's not.
No.
I'm gonna go Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Any other games you got picked?
Yeah. Ohio State at Washington. I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Gonna go with Buckeyes.
Arizona at Iowa State. And that's going to be. I'm going to go Iowa State on that one.
I think I'll go with Iowa State on that one too. They've had a decent program this year, actually. I mean,
Iowa State?
Yeah, they're what, ranked 12th?
14th.
14th? I haven't been able to watch them so far this year, but I know, if I'm not mistaken, they're undefeated.
Iowa State, yeah, they're undefeated. All right. We got 2 games left. Indiana versus Iowa.
Indiana.
It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a defensive battle, but Indiana.
And is that Iowa?
Yeah.
Yeah, Indiana. Indiana's 11th, right?
Yes.
The last one?
And the FSU versus Virginia.
Ooh, FSU. FSU.
Go Cavaliers.
You would.
You know what the spread is for that game?
What's the spread?
Want to take a guess?
Explain what spread is again.
It's like your favorite.
Oh, the up and down?
Yeah, like your
The
favorite.
over under?
No. Over under is total points.
Okay. So the spread, it would be the total yards, I guess.
No.
Again, this is where Kirsten becomes the stupid person. It
The
is
spread is
getting a
you're
lesson.
favored by 7. So if you're favored by 7.5, and you take the spread, say Florida State's favored by 6.5 in this game.
Yep.
And you take them to the cover, so they win by 7 or more, you picked correctly. You would win the bet.
Yeah.
And if they did win by 7 or more, you would lose.
Yeah.
So FSU is the spread for that game is 6.5. FSU plays at Virginia. I think that's a little low for some reason.
You think it should be a higher spread,
Yeah.
considering if Virginia is as bad as they probably are, then. But you yourself have said earlier that they were not bad. They've only got what, a 3-1 season right now.
Yeah. Their one losses at NC State by like 2 scores, or by 1 score.
Well, let's be fair. NC State is everybody's Achilles heel in the ACC,
NC State's like the Vanderbilt.
and everybody hates Vanderbilt because Vanderbilt is everybody's Achilles heel.
Look, Vanderbilt's ranked.
And Vandy is ranked. They have a good program. They have a great quarterback right now.
Yeah.
They're
gonna go 5-0.
Who are they playing?
Utah State.
Yeah, they're about to be 5-0. Who are they playing the week after?
Alabama.
Ooh. Didn't Vandy upset them last season?
last week.
Last year.
Yeah. Well, this year it's at home. It's at Alabama.
Do you think it's going to be a repeat?
No.
You think Alabama's going to
Yeah.
overshadow
Mm-hmm.
them? They're that smart nerd younger brother. Same with NC State. No, Duke is our smart younger brother in football. They're the intelligent ones. But
Duke's intelligent. If you go to Duke, you're intelligent, no matter what you play.
Yeah. But NC State, we just hate you because you always make us look bad, even though your team sucks too. It's hard. It's hard. I don't think we
should have been out of Boston College for y'all.
We don't play either of them this year, I don't think.
Oh, I don't think so.
No. We've got Clemson, Miami. I think we have.
Play NC State.
We do play NC State.
At NC State.
Oh, this is not going to be fun. Jump, roof boy, jump. Jump, roof boy, jump. So the story behind that is fun. So Mom, Dad, and Riley went to the NC State game in North Carolina when Mom was stationed in Virginia. And we were staying with Nana and Poppy. The game was on the way down to Nana and Poppy's. And so we stopped there to watch the game. And Florida State, of course, is, hammering it down NC State during the Bowden eras. This is, I think, during our 95 or 96 season.
I
can't remember.
90. It would be around then, yeah.
Maybe even 94, to be honest.
Probably closer to 94.
Because we were up there for about 2-3 years.
Because y'all were in Virginia, right?
We were in Virginia from 90.
It was. Ooh.
And first of all, we sat down and we're like, oh, this is some good seating. Huh. Where's the band going to sit? And we look right behind us. Lo and behold, there's the band. So throughout the game, we were just deaf. The audience is now deaf. If anybody knows about Tiny Toons, they know. The audience is now deaf. Anyway. So the band's sitting there behind us, full-blown blasting war chant and the fight song every time they scored. And this is how boring the game got because Florida State was beating the crap out of NC State. There were no nets to catch the football behind the field goal post. So they had some men standing on the buildings behind the field goal post catching the football. And we were rooting on the roof boy who was catching the football. And it is diabolical that you would tell somebody to jump off the roof. Jump, roof boy, jump. Jump, roof boy, jump. Roof boy, roof boy. And I definitely need my cousin Denise to chime in on this because she was a marching chief.
When did she graduate high school? Was she on the band at the time?
She was in the band all the way up until when the Florida State went to the Sugar Bowl because that's where she left her shoes.
Well, I know that, but was she on the band at that game?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all played at NC State in '94. I don't know when she graduated. Like when she was in school.
She was at Florida State then.
Oh, I know that. But
her last year was 96 or 97, whatever.
So that would probably be the game 94.
Yeah.
It's definitely not 96.
And I didn't care that it was NC State, but Riley and I still wanted to have pictures with Mr. and Mrs. Wolfie. Even Gizmo was like, really? I know. I just was all about the mascots. So,
Yes,
There's a little family story right there for you guys.
I think it was 1994.
It was more likely 94 because good old 90s. So fun.
Yes. The 90s. Very fun time.
Because you guys actually won championship. We've won 2 championships in the 90s.
We won 2 championships in 2000.
It could have been back to back, but it wasn't.
We did win back to back. What you talking about, Phil?
Okay, so you went 2006, and then
we went 2007.
2000 in basketball.
And then we went 2008 football.
That was the year of the Gators. Yeah. And on 2 of those championships, both of them were against Ohio State.
Yep. First, we beat them in basketball. No.
Football. You beat them first in football.
Yes. We beat them first in football, and then we won basketball that following March. Because our first championship was in basketball.
So this week we have Florida playing.
We don't play this week.
Nobody. They have a bye week, and Florida State is playing
Virginia.
What's the next week?
Florida plays next week at home against Texas.
Oh, that's going to be such a big game, considering that every hotel is pretty much booked to the max. That means there's
It was. I don't know if it still is.
That means there's going to be a lot of Texas fans. I guarantee there's going to be a lot of Texas fans. And then Florida State plays the following week against who?
Miami.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so get this. They announced that Lee Corso is returning for the Florida State-Miami game.
Mm-hmm.
Not at game day, but at Florida State, because they're doing an they're honoring him at Florida State.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, because he'll be in Tallahassee, I would not be surprised to see him on game day.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
So
that's if game day goes, but I mean, I don't know what other game they would go to that week. So.
It all depends on if Florida State wins.
They would, because
they don't make that announcement until after Saturday is completely over.
They make it sometimes before that. But
yeah, sometimes. But I think with this, they might wait until Sunday or Saturday night.
What other games big that week?
The biggest one right now, if you're going based off rankings, is Miami, Florida State.
Yeah. The only other game that would go to is Alabama, Vanderbilt and Alabama.
I still think they'll probably go to Florida State, Miami.
Yeah, even Florida State loses.
And if Florida State doesn't lose.
Oh, even if Florida State loses, they would still go to Florida State.
Who does Miami play? Or do they got a bye week?
Miami has a bye week.
This week? How about and then next week is the game? Yeah. So it all just depends on how Florida State plays against Virginia. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it for the rest of the night because
that seems good to me.
Because I mean, we don't have anything to talk about with NHL just yet. It's still in the preseason, so it's a whoopee moment. So if you guys are fans of the NHL and follow the preseason, let us know what you enjoy about the preseason. We'll go ahead and talk about that because we don't. And we would love to interact with more sports. And that being said, we sign off. Adios. Caboose.